Good morning.
We're live.
We here.
We're live.
Here
We're
we
live.
is. Here we is. Wisdom Wednesday. Whoop whoop whoop.
Get the mic.
Okay. Where's that? Oh, cool.
We have an amazing topic for you today. As a result of last night's session, the reminder became very clear that men need men and women need women.
Yes. Last night, what my wife is talking about is we host a group on the first and third Tuesday of every month, and we've been doing it since the summer of 2013. Since the summer of 2013, I've hosted male empowerment networks called Men, empowerment networks called WEN. So last night was the third Tuesday of the month. So in one room, Lisa's hosting her meeting, and down the hall and around the corner in another room, I'm hosting the men's meeting. And it was both of us. After the meeting's over, we gather, and both of us were overcome with how amazing the time was. The people in the room, the transparency level, the healing, the answers that were offered and shared. It was just great. And what it was struck us both with the thought, how important the meeting is, how important it is. And men do need a safe space where they can talk just amongst men.
Absolutely.
And women
need a safe space where they can talk just amongst women. And it needs to be inclusive of the right women.
mhm, the right women.
For that time. Sometimes you need to address the elders. Sometimes you need to address the younger. But what's interesting is there's a time and a season for all things and everything under the sun. And I'm just grateful that we had a chance to experience women empowerment on last night in such a way that it was so amazing and fulfilling for so many of us.
Good morning, Mr. Jay Mattier, who was in the room last night. Good morning, Brother Usama Ra, who was in the room
Good
last night.
morning.
Good morning, Kenny Tucker in the room. Miss Phyllis is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Sister Carolyn Jones, Madam CJ. How you doing, Madam CJ?
She was in my heart. I'm so grateful to know that you are still there. That's right, Peggy. Peggy said, I'm reminded that I am God's greatest work.
What a great reminder.
We chose a card last night, and that was the card.
Oh, I'm reminded that I am declaration, God's greatest work. That's a pretty damn good reminder. Kenny Tucker says, I can second this. How important it was. I can't wait for Mark Greer to come in the room because I want to particularly shout him out. He was in the room last night as well. But men do need men. Now, Kenny, I'm glad that you're in the room too. Let's catch up with comments. Peggy says also,
Lisa, I am grateful that you yield to the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
I'm grateful for the love and the appreciation for God showing me and making room for me in that space.
I was talking with someone the other day, and they was talking about I was telling him that we hope host this podcast Monday through Friday